If I could have a dream vacation, where would I go and what would I do? If I had a dream vacation and I could go anywhere, I would definitely go to Bora Bora. I've wanted to go to Bora Bora ever since that one episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where the whole family went to Bora Bora. I'd obviously bring, if I could, if this is like unlimited, I'd bring my best friends and my husband, and we would just have a time. I want to go swimming in the water because it's so crystal clear there, and snorkeling and eat some good food. I just love to eat and travel, so that's what I would do for my dream vacation. What advice would I have for somebody who wants to be a social media creator? I would definitely say you cannot care about what people think. Like, you have to find something that you love so much that no matter what people are gonna say about it, that you'll still push through and still wanna do it and still create content about that topic. Because social media, while it's amazing and it connects us and it can be so fun, it does open up the floodgates for people to give their undivided opinions about you and your content and what they think about it. So I would say pick something that you love, that no matter what somebody's gonna say about it, you'll still push through and do it because you believe in it, and you know that that's what you want to do. I would also say that you don't need a crazy setup either. Like, I just started out with my iPhone and a ring light from Amazon. I didn't have this amazing setup or intricate setup. Over time, I upgraded what I have, but I think a lot of people think they have to have the best setup to start, but you definitely don't. You can get a ring light from like Walmart now. They even have them all the time, and then just your phone. What are my favorite movies of all time? I love Mean Girls. It's such a great movie, iconic. That's a movie that I can watch over and over again and I'm still gonna love it. I just really love Mean Girls. I love The Notebook. The Notebook's a good one. It's sad, but it's a good one. It's happy sad, but I love that movie too. I love rom-coms and I love comedy. What is my biggest pet peeve? I just don't like mean people. Like, if, you know, sometimes people are just like mean, and I firmly believe that usually when people are acting that way, it means that they are going through something and they might be projecting or what have you. We never know somebody's story, so I think to just be like nasty and mean or make fun of people for no good reason is just like such a pet peeve of mine. Like, anytime I hear somebody talking smack about somebody for no reason, I'm like, why are you doing that? And then I probably like don't hang out with them because that's just not my vibe. What would be the one superpower I would choose to have? Probably like either super speed or the ability to slow down time, because I never feel like I have enough time. I'm always on the go and I'm like trying to fit everything into my schedule. So I think if I could speed up and like go faster so that I could get ahead of schedule, or I could slow down time but still move in my real time so that I could get everything done and then speed it back up again, it would have to do with time changing or how fast I can do something. What's my goal for where I'll be in 3 years? I definitely hope to be still streaming. TikTok is where I got my start and I love TikToking, but I quickly started streaming as well because I've always loved video games. So I hope I'm still TikToking. I hope I'm still streaming. I hope I've gotten on YouTube a little bit and maybe I'm up to a point where I'm doing like weekly vlogs. I hope to have a house. And what else? I hope I'm just like living life. I hope I've traveled a lot more. And continue to like build my Keepupradio, like keepers is what I call them, my keeper community. I really want to start doing events, both virtually and in person maybe one day. So I would hope that maybe I have had my first in-person event, whatever that may look like or be. Still streaming, hopefully I'm YouTubing, and hopefully I'm still TikToking and creating content and just like living life and having fun. How old will I be in 3 years? 25? 26 or 7? I'll be like 28 years old. Oh my gosh. Time flies. When did I first go viral? Okay, I feel like my TikTok has had so many chapters that it's existed. So I've been on TikTok, as of today, I've been on TikTok for about 1.5 years now. So the first era of my TikTok was celebrity news and fun facts. And then I was in rap response TikTok where people were making videos about me, and then I was responding to them with rap videos. And then I kind of transitioned into where I am now, which is gaming, which is so fun. And I'm singing and I'm creating music and I'm gaming, which are my two favorite things. So it's kind of crazy how I started out sharing celebrity news, but I was able to transition my TikTok to my most important passions and the things I love to do the most for fun, which is singing, acting, dancing, and playing video games. So I think I have 2 viral moments based on the chapters, if you will, of my TikTok. So when I was in like rap response TikTok, I think they want some of my clout, they want some of my clout, they want some of my clout, they want some of my what? Clout. That was the first time I really went viral because of how I said the word clout. Like people just were like hooked to that. So then I made literal merch that says clout. Like it's so funny. Like I think some people were like, what is she saying? And some people were like literally making fun of how I said clout. But I just took that, ran with it, and I'm never not saying clout. Like people ask me like, are you annoyed with the clout? And I'm like, no, like I literally love it so much. Like I want that to be my license plate. I'm gonna have like a diamond encrusted clout necklace one day. I just love the clout. So that is sticking with me for sure. And then the second time I think I went viral, that's more along my path right now of like the gaming, is when I did that trend on TikTok where it's like, wait on me. But my thing on TikTok is to take sounds and songs and make them Fortnite themed. So I said, and I don't understand, kid, why you just can't play Fortnite with me. And that went viral. That's my most viewed video to date. It surpassed my video, which was my old most viewed video to date. When was a time in my life where I was at a crossroads and what did I decide to do? I think a recent crossroad that I had was with my TikTok. I had started out doing celebrity news and fun facts, and then I was in like rap response era is what I like to call it, where I was basically responding to TikToks about me with raps. And now I'm in the gaming space, which I love. It's definitely my favorite era, favorite space. That's definitely where I'm staying. But there was a point where the rap videos I was doing were getting views and getting traction, but I feel like there was a bit of like a negative aura to those videos. And I didn't like that. And then also it was like me waiting for people to kind of like talk negatively or say something about me or call me out in a way so that I could respond. And I didn't like that era so much. Like I accept it for what it was. It was definitely like a growth period for me, and I learned so much about myself and my content. But I didn't want to stay there forever. So basically, I'm in TikTok for 1.5 years now. So maybe like 6 months into it, I basically was like, I need a switch, a rebrand, if you will. And it was like August of 2021, I went full gaming. Like I stopped really doing rap responses and I just went to gaming content. But I was able to integrate back the things I love that I had started out doing, which was like, I also had a series called Do You Really Know the Lyrics? Where I would do karaoke. And so I was able to take gaming as like my main niche, but integrate rapping and singing and my favorite video game, which is Fortnite. And I had like a rebrand, but it was a crossroads because I was like, I went viral initially for this and I don't really want to be doing that anymore. And I want something that's more fun, a little bit more positive and exciting. And so I was nervous to make that switch, but it literally was the best decision I ever made. And I'm so glad I did it because getting into the gaming space, which is something I genuinely have loved for my whole life. It's like it was right in front of my nose. It's like literally the thing I love the most, but it took me a minute to get to there, and I was able to leverage the growth I had initially and parlay it into where I'm at now, and it's been the best decision for me career-wise, and just content-wise. I feel so much more fulfilled. Who were the first creators I followed on social media? Oh my gosh, first creators. I'm gonna do it like TikTok specific. I think some of the first creators were obviously Charlie D'Amelio, Addison Rae. I watched a lot of Spence Swa videos. I watched a lot of Alyssa McKay videos, Quen, Blackwell videos, Lorraine. Those are some of the creators that I first started watching on TikTok that I still watch to this day, and I love all of them, make me laugh. They're super talented and I respect what they do so much, and they've all in their own individual ways have inspired me to do what I do. Do you see social media as a long-term career path for yourself? And if not, what else would I do? So before I started doing social media, I was working at a tech company. I went to college. I graduated from the University at Buffalo in December of 2017. So I did the whole corporate America thing. I worked my 9 to 5 for 3 years, and I genuinely loved and enjoyed it so much. There's definitely aspects of it that were annoying at times, but that's just like with any job. So I always tell people, like, I don't know how long this social media thing will work for me. I'm definitely gonna do it till I can't do it no more. I'm gonna take it as far as I can. But if it doesn't work out for me, or if I become unhappy and I don't feel fulfilled anymore, I have no problem going back to my 9 to 5 life. I have this whole what do you want to call it, like platform that I've built, and it is like a resume, like in video form. It's like the coolest thing. Like I was always so into career development and resumes. I used to actually have a YouTube channel aimed at college students for like how to transition from college into the workforce. That was like my first like YouTube channel I ever did. And so I was very passionate about career development and like resume building and like landing the job. I literally love job interviews. Like I love being able to speak to my past experiences and show them why I'm a great candidate for the job. And now like with what I've done, and I was in the social media and marketing space, I did it corporately. So I was like social media manager at a couple different tech companies. So I would just like be like, VP of marketing, look what I did on my own. I'm gonna help your company and we're gonna sell this product to your demographic that you want to reach. So that's what I would do. I would go back to corporate America and hopefully be the VP of marketing at some tech company. If I had to describe myself in 4 words, what would it be? I would say kind, ambitious, confident, and caring. Empathetic, maybe empathetic, caring. Those are the 4 words I would describe. I'm huge empath. Like I am so considerate of others. I'm like, we really have to take a moment and be like, what would I do if I was in that person's shoes? Why is that person reacting the way they're acting? My immediate reaction to people isn't always to like hit back at them with like negativity. It's kind of to be like, okay, like assess the situation. And then the ambition, I just love like coming up with ideas and like going after them. It's like my favorite thing. I definitely wasn't always confident, but over time, I just really learned like you can't really care what people say or think about you. Like it takes up too much mental space and time. So just to like learn to love yourself and love the things about you so that you can move forward. And like when people come at you and try to tear you down for things that like literally make you you, it doesn't matter. Let's see what I say: kindness, confidence, ambition, and empathy. Yeah, those are the 4. Those are the 4 for sure. What is my favorite holiday? So my favorite holiday is the 4th of July. I'm gonna tell you why, because it's the summer. I love the warmth. We're eating, we're hanging out, having a good time. I'm usually on the water somewhere. Sometimes I feel like I love Christmas, don't get me wrong. I love seeing my family and like the holidays, but it's a lot of pressure. And I have a lot of people to visit during the holiday season, gives me anxiety. So 4th of July, a lot of times I'm chilling, I'm hanging out with my best friends and we're just having a good time. So it's the 4th of July. And the food is good. I love food so much. So 4th of July. Which one of your accomplishments are you the most proud of? Ooh, I have like a couple, I feel like just like becoming a partner on Twitch, huge accomplishment. I did not even think that was like a possibility for me. And like I became a partner, I think only after like 6 months on Twitch, which was like so cool and iconic. I love streaming on Twitch. So that was like a huge moment for me. And I remember the day I became a partner, I was streaming actually, and some of the members on the Twitch team came to my stream. And I remember seeing people in chat and I was like, what? Who are these people? Why do they have like icons as their profile picture? Like, am I being hacked? And they were like, somebody eventually said like, check your email. And I looked and it was like, you're a partner on Twitch. And I was like, oh my God. And I started crying on stream. So that was like a very awesome, proud moment for me. And I think also getting to a point where I was able to do social media full time. Like I wanted to do social media for so long. I always joke around and say the amount of domains that I own, insane, because I had so many ideas and so many things I wanted to do on social media. And I say it took me like 3 or 4 years to get to a point where I started Keepupradio and then it had success. So being able to start something, have a lot of traction early on, I knew that that was the right thing I was supposed to be doing based on other social media initiatives I had tried that maybe I didn't get the results that I wanted initially. And then to have that immediate like, oh, okay, I know this is the right space for me. And then get to a point where I was able to quit my 9-to-5 and do it full time has been truly one of the biggest rewards and testament to the hard work that I've put in. So those are my 2 biggest ones, I would say. Which people and accounts are your favorite to follow on social media? I love Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner. I love, who else? Beyonce, of course. Nicki Minaj, Anika Tanya Mirage Petty. Oh my God, I love her so much. Who else do I love to follow on social media that keeps me laughing? Is that it? I'm trying to think. I follow a lot. there's been so many eras too of social media and who I've been like into, but yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I love Nicki Minaj, I love Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Beyonce. Those are like my people that I love to follow on social media. Who are my role models? Okay, so I used to actually, it fell down behind me, but I used to have like a picture frame of people who like inspired me, were my role models that I would have display in the background while I was streaming. And it had Nicki Minaj, Kim Kardashian, it had, who else? Nicki Minaj, Kim Kardashian, there were 4 people. Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, and Alex Cooper. Those are some of my biggest ones, specifically Alex Cooper. She has the Call Her Daddy podcast, and just seeing how she transitioned her podcast from what it was to where it is now, I see similarities in my career, how I started out doing certain types of content, and then I was able to transition it to where it is now, and I'm so proud of the end product and the now product. And I'm a diehard listener of her podcast, and I know she speaks about the transition of her podcast and how happy she is where it is now. And I just love that she's like a businesswoman. She's super inspiring to me content wise, and she's so funny. And if I could ever get to pick somebody to meet, it probably would be her. I'd be like a little nervous because you know how they say like you shouldn't meet like your favorite people, but I would like absolutely love to meet Alex Cooper. So inspiring. So those are my role models.